Welcome back, everybody. Another Saturday, another playbook review. And considering by the time you guys are watching this, I am actually in Utah, what better time is there for us to go over the Utah Utes and what, in my opinion, is the best 5-wide sets in the entire game, with some other very unique fun formations. Some just Utah has, some are in like Utah and Air Force. There's a lot of fun stuff in this Utah playbook. Really, the only thing we need to fully be able to run this effectively is a good fast quarterback, somebody mobile, somebody who can get out of the pocket, and at least one really good tight end. Two would be even better, and we'll go over why here in just a second. So we're just going to hop into practice mode. We're going to go over their different doubles formations that I think are really good, some of those unique formations I mentioned, and the 5-wide, explain why I think that one is very, very good. We will keep this Utah BYU, considering the Holy War is going on later today in Provo. Huge game. Very excited for that. And I'm actually near Provo right now for my sister's wedding, so it should be it should be an interesting time. Let's just get into it. Utah, we'll just keep it all American, go against BYU. We'll start off with their doubles formations. We've got 3 different ones, if I remember correctly, here with Utah. One pretty unique one, which always makes things fun. They also have the split T, just by the way, and an interesting strong eye. But anyway, we'll just focus on the shotgun stuff. Doubles offset, doubles Y off, doubles Y flex offset. Obviously the difference is in this, the tight end goes from being attached to the line of scrimmage there off the right tackle to now he's more of a slot receiver. Just in general, I'm a big fan of doubles formations. I think there's a lot of good stuff you can do. And this is going to be a common thing we see across this playbook as well. Another reason why I like it so much. A lot of these plays, we don't have to hot route a thing. We can keep things stock and they are going to work very well. Like every play on this page, for example, I don't think we really have to do a whole heck of a lot to flank or drive. Texas double post, which that play looks phenomenal. But Utes drag Y hook. Anytime the team name is in a play, it's got to be pretty good. Prez in the Discord made that point when talking about the Arkansas Razorbacks. So right away, we got 3 really good pass options out here, all utilizing that same motion on our right wide receiver, all very different plays. Another common thing we're going to see, and a thing I like a lot out of my playbooks. Outside of that, we've got some just kind of standard, really good doubles pass plays. FL spot's going to be a good one. We got some good RPOs, a couple different run plays, play action plays. X dagger is going to be really good. Read option, get your quarterback out, get him moving around. 3 different jet motions, 3 different plays. Even though I know the actual jet sweeps aren't nearly as good as they were last year, it's still a good thing to keep people off balance. Inside zone, always going to be a staple. It's one of the best runs in the game out of any formation. If you have an inside zone, it's probably going to be pretty good. That and duo. Hook Z post, really, really good looking play in there as well. So that's our doubles offset. And we'll run a couple of plays as we go along once we get to some more unique ones like we do right here with doubles Y off. Again, we're getting the same motion. This time our halfback is going out of the backfield, going out to be like a left slot receiver. Whereas then building from that, we can either do a wide receiver screen to the left, you can do a QB run up the middle, or just kind of a standard pass play. I really think this wide receiver screen could be good. So yeah, with this play, I think it looks pretty interesting. Like a setup like this, they've got 2 over there for our 2 receivers, but once he goes in motion, we see how the defense reacts. He just kind of scoots over. Now we got 2 blockers. They got 2 guys out there. Go out there and get some blocks, boys. Hurdle your way over there. I think I like the looks of this. When they come out pressed like this I'm not sure about, because I think he's going to be able to stay right on B. We'd have to look maybe that seam streak on X. We can't hot route anything on this play. So the press man might, because this is definitely man. He just motioned all the way back out there. I don't think we're going to have a whole heck of a lot to go to here. Hold on. I mean, we can always get out and run. It's the benefit of having a good fast quarterback like that. But I got to see what this guy... what this guy on the left was doing. It looked like he was going out on a route, but I don't know. He just kept on running. He was really trying to block this number 2. And number 2 was just running away from him the entire time. But it did look like that press man, we might have been able... I mean, you could throw it here because he is getting kind of chipped, but you're not really getting a whole heck of a lot. You go that quick curl over there. The tight end was kind of bagged on that. That's why I think Utah does have a faster tight end we could put in, and we probably should for these examples, because having a fast tight end is going to help us a lot. But another reason this playbook is great for Utah, Devin Dampier as your quarterback, 88 speed, 87 overall, really, really good. Yeah, we got, let's just throw Robert and Housecall, so he must have been a linebacker. Hunter Andrews, oh, because he's our starting fullback. Okay. Clemens, you can go there. Let's get an 86 speed tight end in there. But yeah, I think this is really, really interesting because we have that same halfback motion for the wide receiver screen, for the QB blast, and for a motion fake screen wheel. And I love that. I love having that same motion. We're going to see it, I think, right here, actually, with the jet motion again. You got a QB power run, jet halfback wheel, or a power read with the jet motion. Oh, that's not enough for you? Here's 3 more. A regular jet touch pass, a zone run with a fake jet, and the fake jet halfback seam. So 6 plays, all with that jet motion, all very different. Between the power read and power, 2 runs going out to the right. You can have the zone fake jet, a run going back to the left. You can do the actual jet. You got a few pass plays in there. Absolutely love it. And then we, again, got some more just good pass plays. Things like crossers. This one you might want to do something with your halfback, put him out on a Texas route, something like that. Considering all the zones in the middle of the field are going to be distracted by those crossers, you'd be able to slip something right underneath that. A classic inside zone. Always a plus to have in our playbooks. PAZ cross looks really, really good too. Again, you'd probably want to hot route something extra on that. But overall, just a super fun formation with all the different motions and all the different things here. The doubles Y off, really, really good. Then doubles Y flex offset. So again, remember, this is the one, it still is using the same personnel, but our tight end is lined up kind of as a slot receiver on the right. We got these 3 different bounce plays, which I don't really love the bounce motion personally. I haven't found them to be super worth doing, but some of the pass plays in here are phenomenal. Both this angle smash and double post, no hot routes at all. You can just run these as is. Anything with a vertical threat coming like from the line or from an inside slot receiver on the same side as your halfback with a Texas route on that halfback, pretty much always going to be a great combination. And double post, you got everybody pushing things vertically. You got a little drag coming from your outside left receiver there. Beautiful stuff. Z-spot, just a classic pass play. Fork wheel. This one looks phenomenal. And again, this goes back to why I would want a fast tight end to be able to run this. Having that little corner route on your tight end, having a deep post on B, the little switch going over there on the left, and sneaking your halfback out of the backfield. I think that is a great looking play. Weak flood, shallow cross. Like this doubles Y flex offset. It's essentially like a spread formation that you see in a lot of different playbooks with these plays. And it's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. So really between doubles Y off and that flex offset, those are 2 of the best doubles formations I have seen. And we haven't even gotten to 5 wide yet, and we're still not going to just yet because there's a couple very unique formations that these must be new because I have not seen anywhere else. Apparently, one of these is in the Air Force playbook, but that's news to me, and I believe it is spread wing Y flex. Actually, it is not. This one is just in Utah. I was thinking of wide tray open wing. This one is in Utah and Air Force. But spread wing Y flex. This one, specific to Utah, this is going to use four wide receivers, and your fullback 1 is going to be in this spot. It's almost like a pistol formation. Oh, and it does actually use your tight end, excuse me. So 3 wide receivers, and your tight end is in that right slot. Your fullback 1 is in the backfield with you, which makes for an interesting setup. It almost reminds me a little of, some pistol formations, but with your quarterback just being a little bit deeper. Now, obviously, with where they're lined up, we can't do any runs to your fullback, but still, and this is why I said at the beginning, too, why I think having 2 good tight ends will make this even bit better because of plays like double smash seam, where your fullback, who we have as our backup tight end, is just taking off right down the middle. As long as he can get through this line, you got good potential there. You got whips on both of your outside guys, corners on both of your inside guys. Great man beating concepts here. We'll see how it can do. Against zone, we'll just take that little whip route over on the right. This play is nasty. I would love to be able to get RB going deep on something, but it doesn't look like we can. And again, just use our mobility. We could have tried to force one in there to Y. But having that fast quarterback, even if you're not calling QB runs, just the way these plays are, oh, we're chucking this. Yeah. Make an effort there, buddy. Just the way these plays are, the way these formations are designed, you're going to have a lot of room to potentially run with your quarterback, even if you're not calling like a quarterback lead, which we can take a look at this just because this is a very unique formation. And having that fullback in there, now we got 6 guys blocking. Let's see if we can get a little bit of room for Dampier. See, we need our tight end on the right to hold that block a little bit more, but we can see the angle our fullback goes. He kind of Tries to find somebody inside there. They kind of stuffed that one up. Oh, this actually looks like it could be alright. And then just go right up the gut. Easy 6 yards. We never complained about an easy 6 yards. But again, we got the same jet motions on these three. You got the QB runs. That switch slot cross looks really good. I still think that double smash seam is my favorite looking play. I'm not sure if it's actually all that good. But we have QB run RPOs. We've got a couple more. I mean, we've got 3 more here. The one thing I do want to see, though, is if we call just something like all go, can we put, what kind of hot routes do we have on him? Is it the halfback hot routes? It is. So he can sneak a little Texas route out here on this tight end too. Boop. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty fun formation there, the spread wing live flex. This one I think has a ton of potential. Then our other one, wide tray open wing. So this one uses 4 receivers, and your starting tight end is the one in that fullback spot. So that's Andrews just to the left instead of the right, and then we got 4 wide receivers out on the field here. And it's almost a little veer and shoot here with a wide formation. This is the only wide formation they have, right? I believe so. You get 1 wide formation, and boy, is it a wild one. So wide tray open wing. More QB runs. I mean, that wide receiver mid-screen, I don't like wide receiver screens, but it looks like there's potential there, because look how many freaking blockers are going out this way. Like, the whole team's going out there. Well, it doesn't work against that. So against man, it did not look very good. Holy cow, here comes a huge blitz. Yeah, it was a big man blitz. That one's not going to be good. I'd love for that. I should have just probably put them into zone coverage or something. See how this works. Okay. Maybe this play's not that great. I said I don't really like wide receiver screens. Not a big fan of them. I mean, the blocking doesn't seem that good. I mean, the guy just straight dropped the ball once. So they all go outside, so that just leaves, and they just didn't block anybody. Our offensive line never gets out. Okay. The only way to know is to try, and we tried, and I don't think I would actually be calling that one too much in a game. But the QB runs all look good, you know, split zone, QB lead. Got a regular QB zone, switch mills, always good against zone coverages, pretty much any type of mills play. Slot cross looks very good. Another QB run, that one's just a draw. This QB RPO looks insane. Like, the route combos on this are crazy for considering it's a QB run RPO. So okay, Dampier, buddy. buddy. Need you to hit one. Yeah, right in that soft spot there. I feel like, I don't know how in the world, this would be such a hard play to stop. So I feel like we can just throw this to A like every single play. I don't know what you would do against. I'm curious to see if the CPU's ever going to be able to guard A on this. Because I don't think they will. I don't think they're ever going to be able to stop A on this little quick slant route. We found something kind of mid there with the mid screen. Ha ha ha. And I think we found some really good with that QB run RPO. Oh, baby, that one is nice. Then we also have a QB outside zone, which I think is a really, really important thing to have. That, yeah, it's still a QB run, but this one's actually going to go out to the left. Every other QB run goes to the right. And just being able to have a run go each way, I like that a ton. Okay. So all of that covered, all the fun double stuff, all the more unique Utah things. Let's get into their 3 5-wide sets here. Empty chips, empty trips Y off, empty Y off trips. It's a bit of a tongue twister, but here is why I think these are all so good. Because if we're coming out in an empty set, what's a lot of defenses gonna do? They're going to try to send 6, they're going to try to send a big blitz at you, but with all of these sets, we have counters if they want to come out in something like mid blitz. We'll just start with empty chips. This is going to be 2 tight ends, 3 wide receivers. And what's interesting about these, so if we'll just call post cross, and we can see the Y and A routes, they're blue. That means they are going to look to block first and then release if they can. But against, you know, empty, a lot of people just come out double mug mid blitz. You know, we bet you're sending 5 routes out. We're going to send 6 and get some instant pressure. Not going to work against anything out of empty chips because there's nothing that has like both the tight ends going out on a route. We're going to be having at least 6 in there to block. And what's important to note too is we cannot actually hot route and block either of these tight ends just because of where they are lined up. But because of where they are at, they are going to stay in, they are going to block, and they are going to give time. Damn Peter. Buddy. They are going to give time for our man-beating routes like the crosser or the deep dig to develop, because we just got nothing but time because those tight ends are staying in, they're blocking. Mid blitz is not going to work against something like empty chips. And here's kind of an example of what I was talking about earlier too, with we don't have both tight ends going out on a route on any play. Even this curl flat where Y is going out on a route, A is still going to help block a little bit with his little chip, right? That's empty chips. He's going to try to chip the guy. If he's got blocking help, he will go out for his route. So this is a great answer for mid blitz, for anybody trying to send 6, and it's just really good pass plays too. Like dagger, always going to be good. I really like that post cross play, deep post out, floods, a lot of just really good stuff in here. Then we get to empty trips Y off. This is going to be 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end attached to the line on the right. And why is that important? Well, let's just come out in dagger. Again, we're coming out in empty. Is our opponent going to come out in mid blitz to try to send 6? Well, against this, now we can block our tight end. Now we've got 6 blocking your 6. Now we've got time for hopefully one of these deeper routes to develop, beat their man, and get open over the middle of the field. That's why I love these, because if we just run like a standard 5 wide, we're sending out, 5 routes, we're keeping 5 blocking. Guess what? Here comes the pressure. We're not going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot, but with Utah's 5 wide, every single one of them, we have the option to just block a tight end, give ourselves a little bit of time, let that deep route win, find them over the middle of the field, get a big chunk of yards. And this formation has some beautiful pass plays. And it's nice to mix in a little QB zone in there too, but things like level seams can get open against a ton of coverages. Dagger, all go. A QB run RPO. I don't know about that tight end mid screen. I probably wouldn't trust it. A QBG down could be good. Smash under. Utes slot dig. Again, we see the Utah name in a play. It must be pretty good. Now, this shovel option caught my attention when I was initially going through this playbook, and I think I hate it. I don't think it's good at all, because this motion on the left, Whitmore is supposed to kind of come back and be the pitch guy. He never really comes back, so our only real option is to pitch this to Andrews on the shovel. But look, when are we supposed to pitch that? Oh, that actually worked beautifully. That's the best shovel option I've ever ran in my life. I don't think I've ever got more than 5 yards running a shovel option. What a time to be recording. What a time to be alive. We actually got a shovel option in practice mode. Yes, but still, better than I've ever done in practice mode. A shovel option for a 30-yard touchdown? Don't mind if I do, boys. But yeah, let's go into replay actually, and we'll watch Whitmore on this. Because according to the play art, he's supposed to come back, and come back over here, and come out this way, and he'll be the pitch guy. But he just kind of stays right up here. How are we supposed to pitch this to him? Any ideas? If you're staying there, buddy, well, look where I'm at, look where you're at. So we just never really, and every time I've tried this, he's never come backwards. He just stays up there. So I don't know how or when you would ever, I'll try it just to see what happens. Let's just pitch it to him. At least then it's an incomplete pass and not a fumble, because he stays ahead of us this entire time. But it's like there's just no chance to ever pitch it to him. Ever. Never. But we can just keep it with the quarterback too and try to find some space. But yeah, so it's a shovel option. It's really, it's a shovel option where it's not a triple option where this ball's never going to Whitmore. You get the button to do it. You can try to do it. It's never actually going to him. It's always just going, if you're pitching it, it's going to Andrews, which still could be good, but I just wish that he actually came in motion and became an actual pitch man. I think that would make that play a lot more fun. Is there anything else in this formation? I don't believe so, no. So then into empty Y off trips. We have trips Y off trips, and chips. It's a lot. But again, we're seeing the same thing we saw in Trips Y off, or we can call whatever, we'll call Red Zone Dusty. The answer are 5 wide with a double mug mid blitz, sending 6. Guess what? We can block our tight end again, and easy peasy. There we go. Find the quick slant. Bang. There goes Davis to the house. Touchdown Utes. Having 3 5 wides that can all pick up a 6-man blitz is unreal. It is so good. It is so powerful. Because then they know, okay, maybe I just can't keep sending 6. I got to try some other defenses because we know he can pick up when we do send 6. And then we start mixing in some of these other pass plays. Corner strike, double under, mesh, that Dusty play. Double slot cross, very, very good play. Some of these QB runs. We just kind of throw their defense off. What they think works against 5 wide does not work against the Utah 5 wide, and that's why I love it. That's why I think between these 3, it's my favorite 5 wide in the entire game. I do hope you guys enjoyed this one. That'll do it for this week. We'll be back with some more Service Academy stuff next week, probably Army since we just did the campus tour for them, and then save, in my opinion, the best for last, the Air Force Falcons. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time. Until then, take it easy.